Hi, my name's James. I'm a student, I smoke, and I'm going to give you a glimpse of a smoker's life. I started smoking about a year and a half ago. My family don't actually know I smoke, so I'm not too sure what they think of it. I don't think they'll approve. I am aware of the effects that smoking has, but I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to happen to you. That's kind of the mind frame that I suppose smokers are in. So at the moment they're not affecting me anyway. I can't see any signs, so I'm aware, but I suppose ignorance is bliss at the moment, I think I started smoking because of I had friends that smoked, and I think it was one night out at a nightclub, and I had a cigarette, and I think it just kind of started from there. And also I think I had a lot of work on, and it kind of took the stress off a little bit. So I think that was the reason I started smoking in the beginning. I wouldn't say smoking's really affecting my social life on the whole, really. I mean, I suppose when you're in a club, you have to go outside and smoke, so you're not socialising as much as you would if you didn't smoke and you was in there all the time. But then you go outside with friends and socialise with friends that do smoke. So I suppose it limits it slightly, but I wouldn't say it affects it overly. Not at the moment, I don't work now. I am looking for a job though, but as yet I've had no luck. I'd probably say I spend monthly on cigarettes. Probably say reaching about £35 I reckon, a month. Maybe a little bit more actually, maybe about 40. Yeah, about £40 a month I'd say, on cigarettes. Student loan's a great thing. Yeah, I'd say mostly the student loan pays to the cigarettes as well as pretty much everything else, so it just comes out of that and I don't really notice it. All over my housemates smoke, and we generally go for a cigarette together, and I think I'll probably smoke a little bit more because we both smoke, so we both go for cigarettes at the same time. And when he fancies one, I usually go with him. So yeah, I'd probably say I smoke a little bit more because my other housemate smokes. Do I have any rule in place for smoking? We do now, in the sense that we're not really supposed to smoke in the house anymore, which we generally stick to, and we generally don't smoke in the communal areas, but in our bedrooms, it's fine. So that's about the only rule. We just can't smoke in the communal areas, really. Smoking has caused a conflict between me and other housemates. One of our housemates the other day caught smoking and said could we stop in the house, which is fair enough because he hadn't raised the point until then, so yeah, that's fair enough. I live with other housemates. They all have their own views on smoking.
I'm a student at UKC studying multimedia technology and design. I'm a second year student. I live with four of my classmates. No, I've never tried smoking. Never had a cigarette in my house. So no, I wouldn't say I'm a smoker. I obviously don't like it because I don't like the smell of it and it gets to me, but I am not going to preach to people say don't stop smoking. It's their wish at the end of the day. So, but obviously I'd hate smoking myself. In my house, we made the rule that if you're smoking, you go outside the house because obviously the fumes get to the people that don't smoke, and some people don't like the fumes, so they just basically smoke outside. There is always conflict because sometimes housemates don't listen because they just like to be lazy. They can't be asked to go outside, but we have had a general rule in the house, but it's up to them if they want to take it. If not, then we'll take other matters into hand.
My name's Aaron, currently a student at UKC, and I'm not a smoker, no. But however, one of my housemates actually is, which can cause actually some problems with other people, because they don't actually like smoking, especially in the house and stuff, so that's a bit of a problem. There's actually been a few problems actually with a few housemates. I mean, it's understandable because it does smell, and people don't really like the smell in the house. So yeah, I think one of the housemates used to smoke in here. However, we've all decided now that it's not acceptable and he should go outside.
Okay, so today I'm off to see a specialist about smoking.
Hello James, my name's Janet and hi, how are you?
Very well.
Okay. Understand you come to see me today just to talk about smoking and the effects and maybe giving up and some advice and things like that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how many do you smoke a day?
Kind of varies,
Okay.
depending on what I'm doing that day, but I'd say probably between 10 to 20.
Okay, all right. So that's sort of a manageable amount, and you're not on sort of like 60 or anything like that.
No.
Okay, so what are your feelings about giving up smoking?
I mean, I think I probably could give up smoking, but I think it's more of a case of I don't really kind of want to yet.
You don't want to?
At the moment.
It's one of those things you've really got to want to do, or else you fail.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing worse than starting something and then failing because it's just really, reduces your self-confidence and everything. So what you've got to decide is when you're ready to give up smoking, then obviously we can help you do that. The part of the cigarette that's addictive is the nicotine. The part that does the damage is the tar. So if you remove the nicotine, that actually doesn't do you any harm. So we're able to replace that so that it reduces those cravings and the addiction, and it will wean you off gradually. Most people like the patches best because you can put them in a fleshy part on your arm, cover them up, and they last. You can have 16-hour ones or 24-hour ones. Trouble with the 24-hour ones, they tend to keep you awake all night. When you're ready and you want some, help, come back and see me and we'll do that for you.
I feel like now I know what I've got to do when I want to quit. I don't feel like I'm ready for quitting yet, but I feel like I'm a bit more knowledgeable about how to quit now, which is good news, I suppose. I don't think I'll quit just yet. I don't. You need to want to quit, and I don't think I want to yet. But I'm sure when I finish uni and get a job and stuff, I think that'd be the time to use that advice.
What's the film, James? Last week. Must we really? Speak.
Do you know what I had for breakfast today? Flying saucers. Yes, with sherbet in, that's what I had for breakfast today. Can I hide? No. The tax on cigarettes is getting quite ridiculous, so it's kind of I feel it to be like a slight kind of breach on your human rights in a way. I don't actually think that, to be honest, I'm not being honest.